one and all, to dreadful Frights at the Backlot, Perth, presented by Perth horror fans. I'm your host, Soxy the Salacious Spectre. We begin tonight by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging leaders. Tonight's feature presentation is Black Friday, originally titled Friday the 13th. No, not that Friday the 13th. Sorry, Jason. This 1940 horror, sci-fi, noirish psychodrama American gangster film, directed by Arthur Lubin and starring a standout performance from Stanley Ridges alongside Anne Nagel, Anne Gwynn, as well as being the fifth and final Universal creature feature team-up between Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi, which sadly sparked further controversy between the two. Karloff, who was better respected by the studio than Lugosi, was originally going to play the dual role of Kingsley and Red Cannon, but claimed to be unable to take on such a complex role, and with Lugosi's contract not being renewed when it ran out in 1936, Karloff was soon recast as Dr. Sovak, a role which was originally written for Lugosi, who was subsequently demoted to playing the minor character of Eric Mane during a time when Lugosi had already become paranoid about what other actors and directors were saying behind his back. To make matters worse, Universal were using Lugosi's name and image on all the promotional materials for the film in order to attract an audience under the guise of seeing Lugosi and Karloff in yet another classic monster movie, even going as far as widely publicizing that Lugosi was the first actor in history to be put under hypnosis by technical advisor Manly P. Hall in order to make his death scene more realistic and harrowing. This was later disproven. Lugosi's treatment on set, actual screen time, and meager pay did not reflect the advertising, and in fact, the two never even shared a scene together. This was only 9 years after Lugosi himself was partly responsible for rescuing Universal from the brink with his legendary performance in 1931's Dracula. And now, Black Friday.